Hello bro, welcome back.
Why are we doing this, man?
Why, man?
I don't
Why?
know. No, it's you.
But I wanted to do this lah because I think it's important for everyone to know what metabolic science is all about. Bro, why?
Why what?
Why did you stop Get Set Go? I think a lot of people are questioning that.
Oh my god. I didn't really stop getsetgo. I did. I actually did. But there was there's no particular reason behind why I actually stopped getsetgo. I was just doing it. Initially, it was just to see a proof of concept. So there was not a lot of heart into it, but a lot of people actually enjoyed the content because there were a lot of business stuff. I think there were some insurance agents, there were some property agents that actually follow getsetgo who actually asked me why stop getsetgo. And then I guess when you saw getsetgo, you're like, bro, what the fuck? Why did you stop?
Yeah, that's why.
It didn't came to. Basically, I guess I didn't have enough time to run it. I was running our business. That's just the main reason why I actually stopped getsetgo. There's no big reason or anything. But yeah, I guess now we have rebranded to weunifi.
Unify. Okay, so
Placing baik
baik.
Wait.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, right, I have been trying to get Saiful back to Get Set Go, but suddenly the rebranding also.
Yeah.
Now I think people want to know why we rebrand.
Why rebrand? I think getsetgo has been something in the past. It had a good run, a short run. Bro, it was only 3 episodes. I'm guessing we're back right now. I guess people do enjoy the idea behind business development. I guess they enjoy seeing process of developing a business, especially when we are running our university business, when we are running our sales business per se. Maybe a lot of people can relate and take something out of it. I'm not going to speak generally on how I'm building my business, but it's actually an angle per se. And I think that a lot people can get something out of it. It's not just that we are just doing this for fun or anything. But I think we're just trying to reach out to more people to see whether they actually in a more proper setting like this compared to how we normally just run through our videos on our personal accounts and all of that, and then we just posting it as a general basis. We're trying to create more quality content per se, and hopefully it works. I don't know how far this will go, honestly, if you ask me. There's not much thought into it. We're just jumping right straight into it, and hopefully you guys can get something out of it, because it's gonna take a lot of time, it's gonna take a lot of effort, and honestly, if it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna stop doing it again.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm just joking. We're gonna see how far this can go. We're gonna give it a run. Let us know your thoughts about the thing. If you guys got any questions or whatsoever, if you all got any questions regarding business wise or metabolic science wise, we're gonna be doing two stuff. It's very, very educational. Even educational for me, probably, as I'm talking in this podcast, or I don't know what do we even call this. I don't even know whether this is a podcast or not. Let's just take it as it is. Let us know. It's gonna be on Spotify. It's gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be on TikTok, Instagram. Yeah,
all the social medias, man.
Yeah, except Facebook.
I think we should do Facebook also.
Fine. We're gonna do Facebook as well. A lot of work. Let us know. Support us by just asking us questions. We don't care what questions. We don't mind the hate. We don't mind the compliments. And hopefully you guys enjoy this. And
I think people will enjoy.
Hopefully.
Okay. The first question. Let's go. Let's start.
Jump into
Jump already.
Let's go.
The first question. You've been helping a lot of new people recently, not just in business but in health. What was the turning point that made you start caring more about the feel great movement?
Actually, to be very honest, I started the business at around 20. Now I'm 20. I'm 27. 3 years ago. 24 years old. Around there. So I'm about 24. When I started the business at 24, I actually didn't really care about the health, but I actually cared about just making money. It was a lot of, I'm not gonna lie, it was just a lot of, let's just do this and see how it goes. But subsequently, I actually realized that when Feel Great actually came up and became a huge thing, it opened up my eyes on how important it actually is. People don't realize that every single person has their version of insulin resistance. Probably some quite serious, some quite critical. And there are a lot of people. The reason why I actually stayed on the business, number one, is because of the team that I've already built, and number two is because of the people I've already helped. seeing their blood test results, their HbA1c, if they're diabetic and all
Oh,
of that,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
seeing them drop, or even before they actually become my customers, saying that, hey bro, why didn't I find this earlier?
Right,
And there was one that actually hit me quite hard because this guy was about to do amputation. Yeah, and he's like, can I don't do amputation if I take Filgrade? And I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
understand the science and the logic behind a lot of things with Filgrade, and understand how food actually works in our body, more or less like a nutritionist.
Yep.
But I can't tell him that it's painful that I can't tell him that, bro, you can don't do
Yeah,
amputation
feel great
if you
can
take
help.
a Filgrade can help. I wish you would, but I did tell him I wish you have come a lot sooner.
Sooner.
But that doesn't mean you can don't use Filgrade even despite your situation. Give it a run and see how it goes. And there are a lot of critical cases that actually comes later part, and that's the reason why I'm actually really doing this business. Not fluff, no nothing. It's a sales business. There's transaction, but most of us, we try to focus. We do our best, we do our best, especially the things that I taught you as well. We do our best to make sure that we take care of our clients and they see amazing results.
Correct.
Even if they sometimes half-ass into it.
Yeah.
A lot of customers
A
like
lot,
to
lot,
half-ass
lot,
into
lot.
Feel Great, but if they do stick on, they do follow our progress, they do follow their progress, follow through their progress, I think they will really see amazing results.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it's almost a confirmed thing because generally if you take Feel Great, right, for those of you who don't know what's Feel Great, it's actually an insulin management program, but I'm not going to talk about it in this episode. If you do it right, I think they can see amazing results, and it's almost guaranteed. That's the reason why our products actually have PDR
Correct.
for doctors to prescribe. So it's prescriber digital reference, and also we are confident in our product, so that if it doesn't work, we will give you back
Money back guarantee, right?
money back guarantee. That's the reason why I'm doing this lah.
Okay.
Did I answer your question? I went around the bush, man.
Around. You went around the world.
Oh, around the world.
Around the world
Okay.
already. Let's get to the next question.
Okay, next question, come.
You've seen people burn out. You've seen people lose focus. Even sabotage themselves.
Sabotage themselves.
What do you think the real problem behind that, and how does weunify will fix that?
What you're talking about? Sabotage themselves in terms of business, or sabotage themselves in terms of health?
Maybe both.
Sabotage in terms of business, there are a lot, and I don't blame them because not a lot of us start from a business background. Even me,
Yeah.
even I do sabotage myself time to
Yeah,
time
yeah,
too, a lot of times.
Correct.
And it's a learning process. But the most important thing is you're not delusional by it. If you do sabotage yourself, admit that you sabotage yourself on this particular issue. Business, I believe a lot of business owners will agree on me with this, is if you want to make money, you need to change.
Correct.
And change is not comfortable. It's very, very uncomfortable. I've seen you grow. I've seen myself grow.
Yeah, I've seen.
Over the past 3 years of doing this business, and you grow with the money. People say that money is the root of the evil or something like that. But I think that money enhances people. If you have money and if you're a very good person, you actually become a better person.
Correct.
But if you have money and you're a shit person,
Yeah.
you fuck shit up
Correct.
instantly, and you
Confirm, man.
will not last lah, basically. In terms of health, that's business. So in terms of health, I think people tend to sabotage their health not until it's too late. I think people are not wary about their health. They don't go to the doctors often. If can, they just take MC because they want to just skip work.
Yeah, correct.
Nothing wrong with that. I've done that too.
Yeah,
And I think that when they start to realize the importance of health, right, sometimes it's almost a bit too late, and they should take their health seriously. I don't know. I can't express that more.
Yeah.
It's important. For even when I'm saying this, I'm thinking, fuck, I'm a 27-year-old guy who is actually thinking about health.
Yeah.
It's almost stupid. When people ask me, what do you do? I'm like, I sell health supplements. It's almost funny, but it's my work nature. I enjoy it. I enjoy the process. I enjoy the downfalls at times. I enjoy the climbing. I enjoy everything about it. That's about it. Self-sabotage, it's pretty common.
I want to make to talk in my perspective. There's a lot of my customers that actually took the long route to have their health fixed. So basically, they were actually late to their problems which already happened, and then they started to do something about it, which is definitely very concerning because a lot of people are doing that actually. They are actually having those tree highs and those all those metabolic issues, but they are not doing anything about it because they don't see the value in taking care of their health. Basically, that's one of the thing that I think they sabotage themselves.
I think it's common. A lot of us do it, especially us Southeast Asians. We do it a lot. We don't really care until it's too late, or when you're. Okay, the thing about going to the doctor, right? They will only tell you that you have this particular, what do we call it, sickness, until when you actually everything checks out in the whole box. It all checks out. Oh, you have this, you have this, you have this.
Yeah.
You're diabetic. Then they will tell you that you're diabetic, not when you're about to become diabetic.
Yes.
I think the most they were going to tell you you're pre-diabetic. Diabetes is a very common thing, especially in Singapore. Or like, for example, if you're about to have gout, you ignore the symptoms, or you start to see a lot of skin tags, or you start to see a lot of skin discoloration and all of that stuff. Or if you're a woman, you have a PCOS, irregular menstruation, or a lot of other stuff that deals with insulin resistance. I think doctors not going to tell you that you're insulin resistant. Kucing. That's about it. It's normal. I don't blame them, but that's the reason why we have Feel Great lah.
Hey, do you like weunifi? Basically, some people still think that this is just about supplements. What would you say about that?
It is a supplement. I'm not gonna lie, but it's what it is not important. What it can do for you, I think that's the more important thing. What it is a supplement. A lot of people reject the idea of supplements. I understand why. Some of them work, some of them don't. Find a supplement that can actually, what do you call this, help you with what you need, that you find value into. Don't invest so much money on a supplement if you don't know if it doesn't help. Find a supplement that can guarantee you results in the long run, or even in the short run. It's okay to try other supplements. It's okay to venture into taking supplements. Our food are not as natural as people think. Those makcik-makcik and pakcik-pakcik, or the uncles and the aunties, right, who say that, oh, no need supplements. During my time, I don't take supplement one. You see, I still very healthy and all of that stuff, right? But the food, I get where they're coming from. Back then, if you have a cold flu or something, you take ginger drink and all of that. But our gingers are not natural anymore.
Was Vicks.
Vicks. My mom did that too. Put Vicks at your food, and all
Fever,
that.
Vicks.
Drink more water.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, okay.
Correct.
That's something. Drinks that we drink, even this bottle also has microplastic. So when we drink, we also ruin our gut and all of that. But we are not here to keep on changing the variations of your routines or whatsoever. We are just trying to deflect or prevent all of the future problems that you might have, even as we move forward. Even as we eat, we try not to worry 24/7. Oh fuck, this thing has or this thing is not good, or the fruits right now has so much sugar. We don't want to get customers to think so much about it. We just want you all to have your normal routine, but have a preventive measures. Preventive measures.
Prevention is better than cure.
Yep. Exactly. So that's
the last two questions. Why now?
Why now?
Why does this conversation about insulin, stress, business, lifestyle, why right now more than ever?
Look, we have seen a lot. I think at my age, or at our parents' age, when they were our age, they start to see a lot of people come and go. They've seen healthy people pass on. They've seen people who regularly exercise pass on. They've seen people who take care of their food passed on. We've seen bodybuilders pass on and all of that stuff. And it's important because, to me, health is wealth. So cliche, so cheesy, but it is what it is. Because number one, if you think about it, our parents, Singapore is a very tough country to live in because everything here is expensive. And our parents are probably relying on us, especially if your parents are, I'm not saying uneducated, probably don't have the luxury of education, don't have the luxury of getting a job or having a good job. They are relying on us to actually give them better. They're betting on us for a better life. I think our parents might not say it to us, but that is something that we want to give them. Even they piss us off more than half the time, but generally that is our nature. New generations are supposed to be building bigger wealth, and it's proven. We have more millionaires in this current generation. Even the younger generations are building $1 billion businesses as well. I think it's important that we step out of the comfort zone. Even this is uncomfortable to me.
Yep.
It's honestly making me wake up early in the morning to just do this shit. So it's uncomfortable, but it's just what we're trying to do is just trying to share
Yeah.
and share more.
Spread the awareness.
Spread the awareness
Yeah.
of how important it is. Take care of your health, and also if you're trying to start up your business, what's the few things that you can look up for? What are some of the things that probably I teach you guys?
Yep.
We're gonna have more people coming down
Yeah,
here. Probably most of my guys that have I've coached, and yeah.
Maybe we're gonna call some business owners to share their advice also. I think that's one of the best thing that you guys should look for.
These business owners are not small businesses owners.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty big. Yes, kucing. They're actually pretty big shots, and hopefully we're not trying to get their attention too lah. This is not a sponsored podcast or content, or it's not a sponsored brand. It's not monetizing us anything, but it's just a content for you guys. Hopefully this content brings value to all of you. If in the future we do say some stuff that might actually you take offense to, I trust me, a lot of people have take offense about a lot of things I've said also before in the past, but I'm gonna tell you the things that you want to hear, not No, I'm gonna tell you the things that you need to hear, not the things that you want to hear.
Let's close this off. If this is the first time someone is hearing this podcast, what's one message you hope they walk away from this episode?
Learn. Don't stop learning. My teachers used to tell me that. My dad used to tell me that too. Don't stop learning. Be open to have an open mind to a lot of things. Don't just stick to your what do you call this? Stick to the things that you're actually doing only. Be open to a lot of stuff. If you're sticking to the things that you're doing, maybe you get some stuff over here that can apply to the things that you're already doing. Hopefully, I can give you that kind of value. I think that's what I would say lah. Hopefully, you guys enjoy it.
Basically, that's the end of our episode 0 lah. Look forward to more episodes, man.
Hopefully.
Fuck
you for asking me to do this, man.
If you're gonna get big, you're gonna say thank you.
Sure, let's see. Ciao.